They scurry around from one building to the next, from one class to the next, and from one book to the next. As another semester comes to a close, students cram for exams, getting ready to graduate, looking forward to landing that job or internship and getting on with life. But it's not that easy. With a very tight and competitive job market and everyone vying for the same job, it becomes a matter of who stands out. And with social media becoming more and more popular, well, it might just be the way you get that next coveted job.
I think it can. I mean, the basic principles still apply, right? I mean, someone who's seeking work needs to be clear about what it is they have to offer, what their capabilities are, their competencies, their credentials. They have to be clear about what their interests and values are and what they want to do.
Nora McRae is with the University of Victoria's Career Services. While getting the degree or the credential might qualify you, she adds it's only going to take you so far.
Well, the credential is a substantive piece, right? But it's not enough just to have one and then be passive and wait for the world to show up and knock on your door and hire you.
That's why, along with handing in your resume and cover letter, being social media savvy is an asset.
Second office to the left.
Take Copeland, for example. The advertising company put out a contest recently to attract potential interns.
We found out about most of our entries through social media, through interacting with social media. We didn't get people calling us up saying, "I'm in." We had to kind of find them.
The theme was zombies, and the challenge was coming up with creative ways to incorporate zombies into the pitch. The company had potential candidates submit through YouTube, Twitter, and other sites. But it's not only about finding the right people for them, it's also about marketing the company.
In terms of how businesses sell themselves, you have to be different. You have to do something that gets noticed. Zombies was a good way for us to, get the Copeland name out there, but more importantly, it was a good way for us to find the right people.
Copeland had about 15 serious entries, and because they couldn't choose between the last 4 finalists, well, they opened it up to a public vote. It's estimated that nowadays the average Joe will change jobs about 7 to 9 times in their lifetime. That means along with updating your resume, you also have to update your skills.
Well, you always need to be informing yourself. Things are changing all the time. What's happening in that industry? What's happening in that sector? Where do I need to be updating my credentials? Where do I need to be deepening my understanding?
LinkedIn, which is a networking site for professionals, recently announced it reached 100 million users worldwide. And every week, the site adds about 1 million users who access it for employment and business opportunities. So while traditional methods may still be useful, there's no denying the power of social media. In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh for The Daily.
Producing over 9,000 hours of local programming every year. This is Shaw TV, your local voice.